Hello guys. So today I'm going to talk a bit about IFTTT and Amazon Echo and how they can be used together. This video is really for people who might have been considering buying an Amazon Echo and using it with IFTTT but are not quite sure how difficult it is or how exactly it works. Or you might just be interested in finding out how useful Amazon Echo can be with IFTTT. Either way, if you want to skip the introductions and go to the part where I set IFTTT up with Echo, then feel free to skip to the timer shown on the screen. So, IFTTT stands for If This Then That, which is an online service that can be used to connect various devices and apps together. What this means is that you can set up simple if this then that rules that dictate what event will trigger an app or a device. Once these rules are set up, they are referred to as applets, previously known as recipes. There are lots of existing applets on the IFTTT websites published by partners that can be seen at this link, which you can use if you have the same requirements or need some inspiration for ideas. As you'll see, they can range from turning on lights to editing a spreadsheet on your Google Drive based on various triggers. The two main factors here to remember are triggers and actions, where a trigger is something that will cause a chosen app to perform a specific action. Now, if you don't know what Amazon Echo is, it's described as a smart voice-enabled wireless speaker. What this means is that essentially it's like having something such as Siri but on your wireless speaker who is always ready to listen to commands like this. Alexa, what's the weather like today?
In Bristol, it's 2 degrees with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect dreary weather, with a high of 3 degrees and a low of -2 degrees.
And like Siri, she can even tell you jokes. Alexa, tell me a knock-knock joke.
Knock knock. Who's there? Noah. Noah who? Know any good songs for this time of day?
Another cool feature of Alexa is that she can understand me even while playing music. This means I can send commands to her using my voice in the middle of a song. The Alexa app offers a growing number of skills that add functionality. This includes reading you the newspaper or even calling you an Uber. However, one of the more interesting aspects is the ability of Alexa to interact with your smart home. Now, although Alexa does offer various smart home skills as well, there are very few and it is likely that the devices you own won't be supported, hence the need for IFTTT. I will now show you an example of how you can set up an Amazon Echo to work with something that is not natively supported by the Alexa app using IFTTT. In this example, I am connecting my Belkin Wemo light bulbs to my Alexa so that I can control the lights in my room with my voice. Step 1. Go to ifttt.com and sign up. As you can see, as soon as we sign up, it's showing us various applet recommendations like I mentioned before. Also, if you live in the UK like me, or just generally outside the US, you have to bear in mind that a lot of these apps are US only, like Alexa Find My Phone. However, they are making their way to UK over time. Step 2. Find your app. Click on search and type in Alexa to find the Alexa app. I'm going to assume you have already set up Echo with the Alexa app on your phone, so here you just need to connect it to IFTTT and give it access. Also, once you connect, your app will be available for you to create more applets in the future without having to connect again, which means you can create similar applets fairly quickly. Do bear in mind that IFTTT doesn't currently offer a way to duplicate an applet. This means if you want to create a similar applet, you will have to do so from scratch. Step 3. Choose a trigger. Now, as you can see, after connecting Echo, IFTTT is showing all the triggers that can be accepted from this device. I'm going to scroll down to say a specific phrase. Here you can choose your own phrase, such as lights on. Now, bear in mind that you will have to use the word trigger before your phrase when commanding Alexa to use IFTTT. For example, in this instance, you will have to say, Alexa, trigger lights on. Step 4. Choose an action. So let's search for Wemo, as I'm using my Belkin Wemo light bulbs in this example. And again, I'll have to connect my Wemo app to IFTTT. As you can see, different apps have different methods for connecting, however they're always quite similar and straightforward. So now that I have connected Wemo, I can choose the light or lighting group that I want to turn on using Alexa. and we're done. Now I can similarly create another Alexa trigger for turning my lights off. However, as I cannot duplicate this applet, I have to create it from scratch. And now for a little demonstration. Alexa, trigger lights off.
Sending that to IFT.
Alexa, trigger lights on.
Sending that to IFT.
It actually pronounces IFTTT as IFT. So, as you can see, Alexa and IFTTT can be a great combination to create applets that can accomplish a variety of tasks not natively offered by Echo. These can include turning lights on or off, controlling Wemo or other wireless plugs and devices, or even just adjusting the heating using Nest. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below, or you can get in touch using the contact details in the description of the video. Thanks for watching.